Hello, my good and gorgeous people. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Happy, glad, and excited to be back here. Thank you so much for those who are coming back. And for those who are new to this place, you're so much welcome to looking at life with Latez. This is a nice place, a lovely place, a gorgeous place, a place we come learn, we come teach each other, we come enlighten each other, and even share our life experiences. So if you're new to this place, you're so much welcome. If you haven't subscribed, kindly consider subscribing. And it's yet another good moment that we're here to have a talk that is important and key upon our lives. And as I always say, looking at life with Latez is a place where we just look at life issues. We just try to put that in with our thoughts, our insights, and such like. Anything that is happening within our lives, this is what we come here to talk about. And today, I came to talk about mentorship. And in one or another, as far as you're an adult, you are mentor to someone. At times we try as much as possible to deny the fact that you're mentoring someone, but it has to get to your mind that you're mentoring someone. In and out of your wisdom, understanding, and even concepts, in one or another, you get to mentor someone. There are some who we mentor with our knowledge, in that you have a sit down, you maybe get to know how they are feeling and such like. And maybe the others who maybe by just how you do things and how you carry out yourself, you just mentor them. Of which it's not wrong. It's very good at times to mentor someone, and especially mentoring someone in a positive way. And maybe for that person who you have people who are mentoring, do you ever sit and evaluate yourself as a mentor and you get to ask yourself, am I doing what it takes as a mentor? Because mentoring someone, it's like holding someone's hand and taking them through in their life endeavors, what they face in life. There are at times people who mentor people in specific areas. Maybe you're mentoring someone in aspects to do with Christianity, you are a spiritual mentor. Maybe you're mentoring someone in issues, business and life and such like. Maybe at times you are mentoring someone in maybe marriage and such like. Your marriage mentor, you mentor them how they carry out their marriage, you guide them and all that. There are so many areas, maybe in leadership, maybe you're a leader somewhere and you get a leader who is maybe has experience and such like, and you work with them, you get to share their journey and such like. Maybe mentorship even in motherhood. Maybe you're a new mom and you just get on board on a certain mom somewhere who has experience and such like. Maybe even in career, you have people who are mentoring in career. Maybe someone who you have the same career, and maybe you work in a bank, maybe you work, maybe I don't know where, whatever place you work in, you get someone who is more experienced and such like. Maybe also in various activities, things to do with farming, you have someone who is mentoring you. Maybe there are so many things at times where you can get mentorship in. And I know in one or another, when you get to sit, if you are mentor, because if there's someone whoever calls you, whoever you ever call to ask how did you go through this, how are you, such like. At times even as parents, we are mentors to our children, because that is a child or a son or a daughter. You sit them down and you ask them questions. You how is this and this happening in your life? How is this? We even have even academic mentors and all that. Mentors are so many. And today I came here to talk about how to be a successful mentor. Because at times, if we become successful mentors, we will bring up a successful generation. And when we mentor people the right way, we bring a generation that has the right track. So it has to start with us. And as I said, we mentor people knowingly or even unknowingly. Because at times you always realize there's someone like you just because you mentor them. Maybe you have not even ever sat to talk with them. They observe you. There are people who even dress like you dress. Yes. How you carry out things, how you talk. At times you find them talking the same. How you respond to criticism. How at times you abuse people here outside, you get to mentor someone in doing the same. So as an adult, you should always sit down and also try to like think. I always hear people in the social media say that I'm not here to mentor your children, so you go and the children should be mentored by their mother and all that. It's okay, yes. But as an individual, you play a great role here out. And it's so long to make someone, a young person there, just to go astray just because they followed your traits and they went astray. So it's always good to be observant and to be key as you talk how you want, as you just behave how you want. Yes, you cannot just like please everyone, but with your conscience, you should always do things and talk in a way that you feel it's okay. That even if someone went ahead and copied you and did like you do, you wouldn't feel like a failure or something. If that son who you love so much or that daughter who you love so much, they copied what you do, they like went as per your steps, you'll be glad about it. I don't know whether you ever ask yourself that question. You cannot just praise everyone, but in a place there's someone who is looking up on you. You should always be very, very concerned and at times be conservative at least. Don't just like be so I don't care, like you don't care, you don't mind. No. At times, some of the traits we're even making our children to learn from us, they're not right. How at times you dress when you have children, and maybe when they are away, how at times you behave, how at times you talk. You know, some of these talks at times you hear children talking, they get to hear from us. You're on a phone call, you're talking with that friend of yours who you just don't even same words, you talk in any hurry, and your daughter or your son they get to grasp something and they repeat it. Yes, you have friends, you bring friends in your house, you just start drinking anyhow, shouting all that you can, and just talking those vulgar language and such like. In one or another, that young daughter, that young son who is in that house, there's something they are learning from you. So as much as you like, it's my son, it's my daughter, be concerned of what is that young person learning from you. Is it something worth emulating? It costs nothing to be at times concerned of it costs nothing at times to hide some of these things from them. You want to party at times, just go party, go come back home. When you good, when you come, don't like be in the house shouting all you can, drunk and such like. No. Being a mentor is not something that at times you sit down and like it comes gradually and it comes as years adds by. That's why at times you'll see people saying you don't act your age. It's because there are things that needs to change as age gets to advance. And as I was saying recently that there is a way I will dress right now and 10 years to come, when I dress the same, it will talk much about myself. So mentorship is something that it just comes automatically as age gets to advance. And at times people will look up on you, these younger people will look up on you with or without your consent. So just know that if at all you're an adult, there's someone who is looking up on you. And it's your mandate, it's your responsibility to ensure that they emulate good things. So those bad things that you don't want people to learn and to carry them from you, don't do them in their presence or in their watch and such like. And maybe to start with, what are qualities of a good mentor? How can we look at someone and we say, yes, this is a person worth emulating. This is someone worth being a mentor. One and foremost, a mentor should be knowledgeable. If at all you're mentoring someone in a certain area, it should be an area where you're very conversant about. I want to mentor someone business-wise, I need to have knowledge, wisdom, and even know-how in relation to business. I'm mentoring someone in relation to spiritual and all that. Myself, I need to be somewhere spiritually. I need to have knowledge about the same. If it's marriage, if it's all you're mentoring someone, also have an information about the same. If it's career and all that, we need to hear you give stories of how you have also achieved career. You have also achieved academically. We need to hear that you had good grades and how you used to perform well. So you have to be knowledgeable in the certain area of mentorship. You cannot just be mentoring. And in mentorship, at times you have to give advice, you have to evaluate, you have to, and you're not well equipped in relation to the same. So first and foremost, be knowledgeable. Another quality of a good mentor, you have to be passionate. Mentorship is not something that at times you do by being forced. If you want to hold someone's hand and you have promised them the same, just be passionate about it. There are times you will not be willing to be asked questions that they'll be asking. There are times at times you don't want to like walk a journey with someone, but if at all you've started the journey of walking with someone in a certain area, you have to be passionate about the same, you have to be willing, and you have at times to be having that heart. You're doing it with gladness and with happiness. So another quality of a good mentor is being passionate. Have passion. You know, when you have passion about something, you never forced. It comes out gradually. At times, even before your mentee comes to you, you yourself you're concerned to even call them and to reach out and you're like, "How are you? Why have you been so quiet? I need to know how you've been progressing. How did you go through this and this?" Because you're passionate about it. It is coming from your heart. So passion is something else that is a key thing when it comes to mentorship. You have to have experience about the same, so that when they come with your mentees come with challenges, when they come with questions, you answer them not just because of things you have read or something. You also have experience about the same. So if at all you purposing to mentor someone in a certain area, look for an area where you have experience about. It's how at times you are able to solve your challenges. It's how at times you are able you overcame certain issues. You'll be able to advise in relation to the same. If it's marriage, someone who has experienced marriage for 5+ years, advising someone, they know what it takes. They have experience about the same. When it comes to business, someone who has been in business, as much as they are advising you about the same, they have experience about the same. We have someone maybe in a certain career and such like, someone who has worked in a certain institution for 5+ years, advising someone who has just come in, they have experience about the same. So experience is something else that is very important for a mentor. Another quality that is very key and very important. Uh, Another quality of a good mentor is empathetic. You have to be empathetic. What do I mean by being empathetic? At times, getting into the shoes of your mentee and trying to side with their story, trying to side with their experience, with their narration, with their story and such like. If you're mentoring someone and at times you never like get a touch of what something is going through, at times it will be very hard for that mentee to like believe in whatever you're telling them. But that moment when at times people share something that at times is very touching and such like, and you get like to feel the depth of what this person is going through. You like your mentee has to feel like you are also in their shoes and you are sailing in the same boat. You're like having the same experience. Yes, she is the one who is going through. Yes, she is the one who is asking for advice. But in one or another, you are empathetic enough. You're like there to be like, sorry, hey, this and this happened. We hoping this and this will happen and such like. Yeah, show some empathy. So like you are also part and parcel of their life. You are also wishing them the best. You're also like for the betterment of whatever they are going through. You have to be empathetic, and this is another quality of a good mentor. And last but not least, you have to be supportive and you have to be positive. You have to be positive and supportive as a mentor. If at all you want to like succeed in mentorship, you have to be positive. When at times even you are the one you're mentoring is negative, you have to give them a positive environment that all that comes from your mouth is positivity. You have to give them an environment that at times is very friendly in a manner that you just show them that things gonna work, things gonna work, things gonna work. Be positive in your talks, in how at times you get to encourage them, in how at times you get to mentor them, you're showing them positivity and also be supportive. Be like you are after their betterment. You're not like it's you. If at all you do this, it's you and such like be in their life in a manner. It's like you're benefiting from their success. It's like after they win, you're also succeeding. Show support. If it's places where they need your time, be there. If they need your finances, be there. If it's a place where at times they need your moral support, be there. Whichever support that they need, be there to support them. And that is also another quality of a good mentor. Now, what are the tips of now becoming a successful mentor? We have looked at the qualities of a good mentor. Now we want to look at the tips, things that we can do to become that good and successful mentor. And maybe to start with, first and foremost is building a strong relationship. You have to have a strong relationship with your mentee. In this, you have to learn to communicate, you have to learn to listen, you have to learn to be patient with them, you have to learn to be empathetic with them, you have to learn at times to be truthful to them, to respect them, and this is how at times you will be able to create a good relationship with them. How you get to listen to them, you give them time to listen. Do you give them time when they are communicating? Do you listen to them? After listening, do you judge them? How do you handle maybe the challenges they kind of tell you? How do you respond to their challenges or maybe mistakes they have done? Are you empathetic about whatever they are going through? At times, do you respect who they are? Or you they are commanding, you should do this, this, and this, when I tell you do this, do this. Do you respect their space also as individuals? Do you know they also have a take into their life and such like? And do you show them that love and support? Those are some of the things that at times will help us to build a great and a firm relationship with our mentees. And this is the start of everything. Because if you don't have a good relationship with a mentee, a mentor-mentee relationship, in one or another, that mentorship will not be successful. So for you to have a successful mentorship or for you to be a good mentor, you have to learn on how to build a good relationship. In one or another, as a mentor, you're on the higher end. You are the one who will be able to influence this younger person who you're mentoring. So how at times you carry out things, how you show them things, it will tell much of how maybe your relationship gonna be. So if you want them to open up, also be there to open up to them. Be there also to share your life experiences and to share your struggles you've gone through and such like. When at times you're not truthful and you're not opening up, they'll also not open up. So build a firm relationship. Be there to be concerned on how your relationship is. Be free to each other. And by this, mentorship will be very easy. Because when someone comes and open up to you and such you'll be able to mentor them. You'll be able to know where to advise them from, where to stop this, you can do this, you can try this and such like. So that is one and the foremost. The second tip to good mentorship is guidance and growth. The reason why you are mentoring this person is because you want them to be like you want them to be better, you want them to grow, you want them to advance. So first and foremost, give them guidance. Help them to have plans, to have goals, to have set achievements that they need to achieve within a certain duration of time. Give them time frames that by this time you need to have achieved this, and this. Like your utmost desire is to see them grow. Help them in goal setting. Offer them advice where needed. As you showcase them on things they need to do, also get to hear from them. And when they tell you this and this, advise them accordingly. Also give them feedback. When they have like situations of they need feedback from you, be available to answer them, to give them feedback, to monitor what they are doing and such be there for them. And also be a motivator. You want them to grow, motivate them. Always be after their growth. Motivate them and encourage them. If at all you have things that at times when maybe you achieve this and this, I'll support you in this and this way, I'll give you this and this. Have such things that are there to motivate them and to see them become better. And in every way, encourage them to grow. Irrespective of what and what, how they are today, they should be better tomorrow. Because you also want to see them mentor someone. So at all times, always be on the lookout that they are growing. Don't be like you're mentoring someone, and when you look at them, there is no difference. How you started the mentorship, maybe if at all you're mentoring someone in marriage, their marriage is in chaos, it's in issues. You're mentoring someone in business, the business is not growing, that person is not making any difference. You're mentoring someone in certain career, they are always the worst in what they do. You need to see advancement. You need to see change and positive change. So your greatest desire is when that person is growing. So motivate them and like encourage them in all aspects to grow. That is another tip for good mentorship. And the third is fostering independence. That person you are mentoring, let them like become independent. Because let them become independent. There's a time that you won't be there. You won't mentor them forever. So as days goes by, keep on fostering independence on them. Don't like do things for them. Show them how things should be done, but don't do things for them. This is the best way of mentorship. At times, you'll always find that someone who is mentoring you, they want like to them to do things your way. As a mentor, don't like dictate things for that mentee you're mentoring. Let them also make decisions for themselves. Let them also be dependent. Let them be dependent in one thing or another, so that when you won't be there, it won't take them like eternity for them to start on their own. You'll get to like leave them a day and a day and a day, and slowly they'll be on their own. So foster independence at all extents. And how will you be able to do this? One is by empowering them. And by empowering them at times, you give them the necessary resources. At times, you also you guide them to find solutions independently. Don't like every time you are there to like do this and this. At times advise them and you leave them. Let them look for solutions on their own. You come back and like see what they made right and what they made wrong. But don't be like there, you're like determining everything that they are doing. Leave them to make their decision independently. You'll come by to like get to know what they did best. And also on their confidence. Give them opportunity where their confidence is tested. Get to like build their confidence day by day, because you want a time where they will be on their own. So at all aspects, build on their confidence. And something else, if it's a place where you need to share resources, maybe contacts of maybe people who can help and such like opportunities and all that, because you are well advanced and you're mentoring them to become like you. Don't let them struggle, maybe like you struggled. The reason why you're mentoring them is because maybe you say you didn't have a mentor. So if it's a place where you can share resources too, if it's a place where maybe you can share contacts of maybe places where they can get rescue, maybe where they can get help and such like. If at all it's like in businesses, if at all you have a supplier who you know if you help this person, this supplier will help them, this supplier will be able to like provide, will be able to supply them goods and such like. If at all it's such, help them. You know, you're there to ease in their life. So if it's resources, if it's connection to people, please do, because that's why you're there as a mentor. And also as you foster their independence, you also need to like celebrate their success. Be there to like every win that they make, you there to like recognize it and applaud it and such like. This will make this person feel that they are doing it, because you want them to stand. You have to like they are small wins, be there to celebrate with them. At times they may not feel like an achievement, but when you're there as a mentor to like applaud it and like to like recognize it, they feel for sure they have made it. So be there to congratulate them, be there to like motivate them, be there to applaud them for the little things that they are doing and they are making it. Be there to like be the first person to congratulate them for it. If at all it's our reach to win, be the first person to congratulate them for it. That is another great tip for being a good mentor. And another tip for being a good mentor is also continuous learning and empowerment. Yes, as much as you're empowering others, also be on the lookout on empowering yourself. Get to know things here and there, because you're like teaching someone, you're like mentoring someone. You need to be on the know-how, to ensure that you're giving them the right information, to ensure that you are leading them in the best way. So also empower yourself. Possible, also keep on learning new things. This will also give you like that confidence even in mentorship as a mentor, because you don't want like the people who you are mentoring, they will be outdoing you in things. They will feel like you're not worthy of being their mentor. So keep learning, keep advancing. This will encourage them and they'll feel like you're getting mentorship from the best. when they see you, if it's education, you're adding on education. If it's business, you are adding on, like you opening more businesses. If at all it's career wise, you're getting maybe more. You are the one who is getting trophies for being the best employee of the year and such like. If it's spiritual wise, they see that the growth in you. This will encourage them more. This will make them that feel that confidence that they are looking forward and they are looking up for a best person. They are getting mentored by a good person and they are getting mentored by the best. Yes. Even as you get to succeed, even as a mom or as a dad, these are things that you're encouraging your daughters and your son. If at all you got to study, you're doing well after you finished your studies in career and all that. If you're succeeding in life, you're encouraging that young daughter, that young son to also succeed in life. If at all you having a perfect marriage as parents, that's what you're teaching your children. If spiritual wise, you like how you pray, how you read the word, how you like internalize the word and such like. In one another, you're encouraging your son and your daughter, knowingly or unknowingly. So get to like become the best in what you do. Learn more, like get to like learn more, add information, add knowledge. As an individual, get to like look on areas that you also need to improve on. Because as you want others to be perfect, also perfect yourself. So it's also a time of evaluating. It's very good at times when you're mentoring someone, because you also get to evaluate yourself. As they bring new challenges, you also get to learn. You get to also have new areas that you need to improve on, you need to challenge yourself on, and such like. So don't just be there. You're like you feel like you've gotten it to I don't know where. You'll be mentoring people come, they bypass you and they go. Just because you feel that you've achieved it all, you feel you're not in your comfort zone and such like. No. Add information, add knowledge, add wisdom, add experience, add everything. Be on the lookout for you to be the best and for you to be the mentor that your mentee will always look up to and feel like, yeah, this is the right person who should be mentoring me. Mentorship is not easy, irrespective of whichever aspect of life. Mentorship is never easy because at times, if you mess someone, they'll be giving it as an excuse. At if it were not for so and so who led me astray, I couldn't be at this point. It feels good when someone speaks positively of you, saying that I thank so and so because if it weren't for them, I couldn't be to this point. And that is the best that we would desire as mentors. So if you know that there's someone who you're mentoring in a certain area, be on the lookout on what you can do best to ensure that you mentor them in the best of way. Don't just be there like they'll be like, and I had so and so who could have mentored me and they couldn't. Have you ever had someone say that I did start a certain career because I knew I had so and so in my family, I knew I had so and so who could have helped me, but after I got into the career, they didn't help me, they were never even concerned of whatever I was doing and such like. They had connection, but they didn't assist me. So don't be like the one who is blocking opportunities or even blessings from other people. If you have someone who you can mentor, don't be jealous of what you have. At times, we always say lighting someone's candle does not make your light maybe lesser or something. No, it actually makes it brighter. Because you know that when you have mentored someone, you have also like closed a bridge. In case of something, you have someone who can stand in for your gap and such like. So don't be jealous of what you have and what you know. Yes, I'm one person who have been mentored by people. In I think in all aspects. I have people who have mentored me spiritually, I have people who have mentored me business wise, I have people who have mentored me in things to do with marriage, relationship and all that. Any I have people who like I can call at all aspects of my life. When I feel I'm down in these seasons, I have someone who I can call, and I always feel so proud of that. And all the same, I always feel it as my responsibility that whatever has been done to me, I also need to be on the lookout to like help someone else. Don't be jealous of what you know and what you have. If at all you can help someone, if at all you can assist someone somewhere, why not? We were given freely, give it out freely. Information, that's something that you know, an experience that you have. It will cost you nothing, just sharing it out. And it's by this at times we'll find that we will not like lacking, we will not having like gaps because in each and every place you are at. In that workplace, you are mentoring someone. In that church somewhere, you are mentoring someone. In a certain gathering somewhere, you are mentoring someone. Yeah, always be mentoring someone. Always be like teaching someone something because you know it. Information is power, and it's very good when you pass it along. So it should be your joy, it should be like the gladness of your heart when someone somewhere will ever stand and speak positive about whatever you ever did for them. I don't know whether it ever pleases your heart, because myself it does. I'll always feel very proud. I'll always feel very happy when I hear someone say that I met so and so and they taught me this, they told me this, they told me this, and from there it changed something in me. And from there, you see, these are things that at times we are working towards making the world a best place to be in. And you have to be part and parcel of that. So let it be our responsibility to have mentorship as part of us. Be a good mentor and mentor in the best of way. Because in one or another, we want to mentor people who will be good mentors. And that is our desire. And it was just that for today. Until next time, bye bye. Love you.